All right. Good morning to all of you, our viewers. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Today, the 1st of June 2024. Wishing you all a happy new month. Today in our program, we did promise you last week that this weekend we shall be bringing you another edition of our program. And today we'll be looking at the effect of ISOPADEC on community relations. With me here in the studio, as usual, I would like to welcome Comrade Ugwebu Wisdom to the program. Comrade, welcome to Weekend Digest.
Very beautiful morning, our viewers. As always, we appreciate you for your effort, for your support, and always for listening to us. Stay tuned. We are giving you the best from the heart of ISOPADEC. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Comrade Ugwebu Wisdom. Also with me here, and another wonderful co-anchor of Inside Agba Weekend Digest, I have Comrade Ugwebu Uchenwoke Ekperechi John Mbono. The names are so long. So, Comrade, welcome to Inside Agba Weekend Digest.
Okay, thank you, my anchor Machima. It is my pleasure. Happy New Month to our viewers, wherever you are watching us from. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. And now, you will be wondering, who do we have in the house? Of course, you can see the image behind me. We have a wonderful our big brother in the house this morning, in the person of Honorable Casimir Ohamara, the commissioner, ISOPADEC commissioner, Imo State. Against his tight schedule, he has made it a date with us here today, and to educate you, our people, and to tell you the activities of ISOPADEC in Imo State. I'd like to welcome to the house our guest for today, Honorable Casimir Ohamara, alias Cassidy. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you, my brothers, and thanks a lot to the viewers.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir.
You.
All right, so this morning, like I said before, we shall be looking at the effect of ISOPADEC on community relations. And so I would like to begin the program by asking our guests in the house to, in the form of education, enlighten us about the activities of ISOPADEC, what you do, and the composition of ISOPADEC. Just an overview so that everybody watching will get to understand what ISOPADEC is to Imo State, what they do, communities they cover, and all the activities. We would like to hear from you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. First and foremost, I want to thank you for deeming it fit to invite me to come and address us at this time of the day. ISOPADEC is a commission that has a responsibility of taking care of the communities in Ohajebema, Uguta, and now Oru East, because these local governments are oil-bearing local governments. And we have a responsibility as a commission to develop these areas and extend to the state. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. If I may say, I will, from what you have said, we will conclude that ISOPADEC is like a sister body to NDDC. NDDC is covering that of the Niger Delta, while ISOPADEC is covering the oil communities in Imo State. Am I right with that, sir?
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right, so I will now call on Comrade Ugwebu Uchenwoke John Mbono for his own question. Over to you, Comrade.
Okay, thank you, our guest in the house, Honorable Cassidy. I want to ask you briefly could you just tell us the composition of ISOPADEC? I mean, how it's formed and the people that are expected to be the commissioner, MDN, and others. So, briefly, the composition of ISOPADEC. Thank you.
ISOPADEC board or commission is made up of
Okay, seems that we're having some network glitches around the guest for today. We hope that that is resolved for us to have him on board to give explanation to the last question asked by Comrade John Bono.
You know, another.
Um,
Can you hear
yes,
me?
go ahead, Comrade. Yes, I
You know,
can hear you. Go ahead.
from the first response he gave,
Okay, okay. I think he's back now. I think he's he's back now. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
ab initio ISOPADEC was is made up of Uguta and
Yeah.
Ohan Ibema. Oru is was a recent addition, and that was done by the governor, His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodimma. You know, he came from Oru East, that Omuma precisely. So
Okay.
these are the three LGA that made up the ISOPADEC.
Okay. So, Honorable, can you hear us now?
yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, you may go ahead with your last explanation.
Okay, I was saying that we have three local governments that are made up of this organization in terms of
Okay.
structure, in terms of the people that are made that the people that this commission is created for before extending to other local governments. So these three areas of the local government must have two representation. At the zonal level, we have one representation from Owerri zone, Okigwe zone, and Olu zone. That's my 9-man commission members. And then the managing director or chairman must come from these three oil bearing local governments. Are you with me?
Go on.
Yeah, so that is the composition. I think the questions about the composition, I've answered about the composition.
Yes, you've answered it. About a follow-up question to that.
Okay.
Having said that, we want to know this composition. How is it been formulated? Is it by what you've been able to do your community, or is it at the prerogation of the governor?
Yes, it's the governor's prerogatives to appoint whoever he wishes to appoint.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us insights into the activities of ISOPADEC. We have understood the composition. And the next question, before I call on Comrade Ugwebu Wisdom for his own question, I would like to ask people who want to know, since the establishment of ISOPADEC, can you tell us some of the laudable projects that have been carried out by ISOPADEC in Imo State, sorry. And if there's any too in Agba, our people would like to hear.
Yes. Since our inception, we've done a lot of projects. We've done a lot of school projects in different autonomous communities. We've done hospitals, 20-bedroom hospital at the three local governments. It's a very big, gigantic hospital. Boreholes, building, constructing, and renovation of health centers, like one in Obudi. Obud Health Center is already done. We reconstructed it, refurbished it, and you can go and see by yourselves. We've done a very big hospital at Omuakane. We've done a primary school at Akabo. We've done a big hospital at Omoma, Oru East. And we did one at wow. We built
Go on,
new brown
just go on. We
schools.
can hear you. Go on, we can hear you.
Okay, we built new brown schools, 6 classroom schools in almost 36 communities, covering the 3 local governments. Actually, if not the insecurity for the construction of Ejeme Kunagba Road, it got to a point. Are you with me?
Yes,
It got to a point where we got approval. Tenders were made. At the point of award, there was insecurity, and no contractor agreed to take his machines to that site. At the same time, I brought to the fore electrification of Agba. We went around Agba, did everything. At the end of the day, because of the insecurity, it was suspended. But this time we are still working seriously on what to do to make sure that at least my place, that Agba, gets its own share of what is happening in ISOPADEC. And that's how far we've gone so far.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving us this explanation. You can see the smiles on my face when you made mention of my place. Agua gets its own share. Yes. That gladdened my heart. That is to say that what we are thinking is what you are thinking. Thank you so much for that explanation. We will come back to that. We'll come back to some of the issues you raised about some of the projects carried on by ISOPADEC. But before then, we'd like to observe a short break, and when we return, I'll call on Comrade Ugbebu Wisdom for his own question. Please stay tuned. All right, good morning, everyone. If you are joining us in this program, or you are watching it now or sometime later, we have been interacting with Honorable Casimir Ohamara, the one of the commissioner in ISOPADEC, Imo State, and today we are looking at the effect of ISOPADEC on community relation. He has been here in this studio, giving us insights of activities of ISOPADEC, what they are doing and what they have done, and they are verifiable projects. I would like to call on Comrade Ugbebu Wisdom. Ugbebu, you are listening to guest this morning, and you could hear some of the projects he said they have carried out in all the oil producing communities, including Agua. And I would like you to also ask your question, if any, and then we'll take it off from there.
All right.
Wisdom, are you there? Go on with your question.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm waiting for him to come up. Okay. I've been keenly listening to all that he have said. I must tell you for free that I want to give kudos for what he has said and what ISOPADEC have done. For what I am certain or sure, I may not be aware of others, but I am aware of the hospital, that of Umokane, Uguta 1, and Omuma, as well as I have little knowledge about the OBD Health Center. But then I want to narrow it down to some of the things that he has said, bringing it back to um, government and transition. The government and transition. If you look at how government should be, I think for whatever or whichever means or however the government should come in place, what should be their focal point should be what the past has done, what they left behind, and a way forward to actually accomplish that. But I don't know how we operate here in Imo State. Why I'm saying this is because for me, like I lauded at ISOPADEC for doing a very big project. I want to ask our honorable commissioner, don't you think it is in the right place rather than going to build a new hospital in Uguta? We have an absconded and abandoned hospital at the Umebu Agua there. Isn't it in the place of the government as well as ISOPADEC to develop that abandoned hospital? And if it is yes, has there been any move? That is one. Two, um, we want to acknowledge the insecurity that has kept Agua in the dark for over 2 years. But this is a rainy season, and as we speak, you and I know very well that if you are driving down to Agua during this period, you don't have an access route to Agua. Is there anything that can be done to make sure that we have an access? And then the last time I could remember that road issue of that road was raised, you said it was in the approval of the governor to also construct that road. What has been the challenge, as well as the electricity? But I want to also remind you that insecurity in the past 6-7 months is over. Shouldn't we be happy seeing that that road is fixed, as well as the electricity challenge? Because this has been the biggest challenge that Agua has ever had in the history of time. Thank you very much.
Okay, let me start with the hospital at Umweb. The Asa government is being run. Government does things in piecemeal. They don't take everything at the same time. Now they have done a new brand hospital at these areas earlier mentioned. This time, as a member of the commission, I am pushing strongly to make sure that health facilities is improved in my locality. That's Agua. And you take note that I'm not the governor of the state. I can do what I can do, but it stops at the governor's table. So we've done enough to convince him to do something as far as health facilities is concerned in Agua. And hopefully something will be done. I don't want to be quoted who have said this thing must be done because I know my capacity. Some people don't know that as an appointee of government, you have a point where you will reach and you won't pass that point. And that's the point of lobbying. I have continued to lobby all the pressure points for us to get something tangible. And it will interest me that under my watch, under my representation, that Agua Road gets a first lift. Agua Road is being constructed. If that is done, I must have written my name in gold.
Yes.
An indelible mark. So we are not keeping quiet. As I speak, we are seriously on the issue. The matter is on the burner. And I think by the grace of God, our governor is a listening governor. I've made my personal representations to him. I've made it at the board level. And we've written letters to him, waiting for his approval. And I know that some time ago, some people have been sent to go and measure that place again. Of recent, But I cannot speak authoritatively that it must be started. They must start it today or tomorrow. I want us to be patient a little, and continue to lobby. Ask for making a palliative way of at least going home. We have also personally made presentation, and some other leaders have also, on their own personal capacity, made presentations. That even if, as I'm talking to you now, it's painful that I can't even drive home because of the bad road. It's not. I'm not happy with it. And most of our people, whom the governor hears it here, are also making contact personally, and without being boastful or immodest, so to say, I have met governor one-on-one about that road, and he gave me his words. But I'm waiting for his action before I could come up to the public and announce it. That is it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Honorable, for giving us this information today. Some of us that we are in doubt with this program will know the efforts you and other well-meaning sons and daughters of Agua are making to see that, because like Wisdom said, one of the problem that we have is the problem of these roads. We thank God insecurity is behind us, and we thank God we are moving forward. If Agua could get good roads and electricity, that's just one of the things we are asking from the government. And we thank God that Agua is not left out in the government of the day. At least we have people like you who can interface the governor, who can speak to the governor. And like you said, we are hopeful that through your effort and the effort of other Agua people, these issues will be addressed, and then we'll be happy again as a people that we have had our own share from the government of the day. Honorable, we would like to thank you for coming to this program today and for giving us this insight. Before we wrap up the program, I would like to call on Comrade Ugwebu Wisdom, sorry, Comrade John Bono, who is already here, to give us maybe his last question for you for this program. Comrade John.
Okay, Honorable, thank you. I want to direct my question in the areas of the rest center, which you actually said that ISOPADEC have been able to put them in shape, particularly that of Agua. I'm not really down to Agua. Last month, I spoke with the head sister of Obudi Development Center, Obudi Development Health Center, and she lamented that the health center, though in terms of physical infrastructure, is in good shape, but in terms of what to do to aid their job or services, is lacking. She particularly lamented the issue of electricity, that even the gen that they have has been stolen, lack of bed space, drugs, and even manpower. So what I'm trying to ask is that is the duty of ISOPADEC limited in putting infrastructure, or doesn't they do the go in the area of making sure that the health centers has basic equipment to perform their duty optimally?
Well, like as I said, you know, I was at the local government council, and one of the rudiments, one of the works of local government is overseeing the runnings of health centers. Whatever money that's been made there is
Okay.
they have the responsibility of supplying them drugs. What the ISOPADEC can do is intervention.
Okay.
And we can intervene when we are written to that so things are lagging. The ISOPADEC can take it to the board and we can intervene. But I has expected her to also tell you that that renovation or refurbishment or whatever it is called is done by us. So what we do as ISOPADEC intervention, we can intervene. Like as
Okay,
you said, now yeah.
Honorable, a follow-up question. Let our viewers get things in the clearer perspective. The palliative or the renovation that the ISOPADEC did on the health center in Obuji, when was it actually done? What was the era? Was it during your tenure or
Yeah,
before you were appointed?
no, during my tenure, I brought the people there myself. If you can go back, you are there. You can go back to the woman and ask her. I brought it to the board and got approval of it, and I took the I mean what's it called, the contractor to the site. So it is our turn. It is my regime that did it.
Because why I'm asking is that I remember that there was a matching, there was a kind of fund released to councillors. I think that was at the time of Justina So, and they also claimed that they did something in that health center. So I want to know if the work that Honorable Justine Aso did. Are
No,
you
you
with me?
can. Yes.
I want
Justina
to know.
saw.
I want to know. It was what Justine Aso did different from what ISOPADEC did, or are you people doing it jointly? Were you done
No, he
jointly
didn't
rather?
do. No, he didn't do anything that has to do with the building. If he had done anything, we'll be talking of borehole if he did. But as for the building, well, he didn't do anything about the building. We did everything. If I knew this person would come, I would have come out and show you the BQ and everything. You understand? So we did everything. It's not no that it is isopadic. Okay.
But okay. Again, still on the health center, because the issue of health center, if not anything, is something that should be in good shape in Agua, particularly going the fact that we do not have any hospital around that our people can easily run to for medication. Now, I will still want to ask you, Mbala also have a health center, and there's a one in Uwore, that is Umumpo, and another one, I think Umuome, around Umuome Junction. Are all these people, are all these health center actually getting the same attention you just mentioned, given to Obudi Health Center? Hello.
Done with one project. Hello? Are you
Can you
with
hear?
me?
Yes, go ahead, Honorable. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
We
Go
can
ahead.
hear you, sir.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Go ahead.
Are you hearing me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think something is gone. Hello?
We can hear you, sir. We can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you, sir. We can hear you. We can hear you, sir. We can hear you.
Okay. You know, government projects, like as I said earlier, is done in piecemeal. Now we have about 3 or 4 health centers in our clan. We have done one. Another stage now will come. We'll pick another 1 or 2. That is how it is being done.
All right. Can you hear me, Honorable? Yes, can you hear me now?
Hello?
Honorable, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I
Okay,
can hear you.
I would like to appreciate you for.
I can hear you. It's
Okay, I would like to appreciate you for what the explanation
I would
you
like
have
to
given to
appreciate
some
you
of the
for
questions
what
that
the
we
explanation
raised
you have given to some
this
of the
morning.
questions that we raised
As we
this
want to
morning.
wrap up the program, I would like you to tell us,
As we
as a commissioner in ISOPADEC,
tell us
what will give you
as a committee in
the
ISOPADEC,
highest
what
satisfaction?
we give
Because
you
I told you I was impressed when you said
the highest
you want to
satisfaction,
ensure that
because
your people get
I
their
told you
own
I
share
was
from the
impressed when you said
government.
you want to
And
ensure
this
that
you
your
have also
people get their own
demonstrated
share from
in
the
some of the
government.
projects
And this you have also
being done,
demonstrated
like you mentioned
some
that
of
of
the
February
projects
Health
being
Center, which
done,
is the
like you
tangible
mentioned
one
that
we
the
can see. Then you
health
also
center,
talked
the
about the
tangible one we
road,
can see.
which we have engaged
And
the
we also
governor,
talked about
and that
the
you are doing
road, which we
everything
have
possible
engaged the governor,
to see
and
that
that we are
Agba
doing
gets
everything
good
possible
roads
to
as
see
well
that
as
Agba gets
electricity.
good roads as
So
well as
the road
electricity.
and the
So
electricity are
the road and
more like to
electricity
say they are
are
in view.
more like
So
to say they are
what
in
will
view.
give you the
So what
greatest
will give
satisfaction
you the
before your
greatest
tenure
satisfaction
elapses?
before your
That is
tenure
one. Two,
elapses? That is one. Two,
we are talking about Agba,
we are talking about
though not the topic of today, but
though not the
Agba
topic of
producing
today, but
a
Agba
single
producing
candidate
a single
that will
candidate
represent us either in
that will
local
represent
government
us
or
either
in
in local
House of
government or in
Assembly and all
House
of
of
that. What
Assembly
is
and
your
all
view
of
on
that.
that?
What is your view on that?
We'll wrap up the program.
We'll wrap up the program.
okay. Thank you. On the issue of the candidacy or a person from Agba becoming the executive chairman of Uguta local government, I will appreciate it very well if a person from Agba emerges as the executive chairman of Uguta local government. At the same time, I want to advise our people. I want to tell them, because of what politics is, it is not enough for anybody to jump out on a WhatsApp and begin to talk of, I want to be a chairman of a local government. Executive chairman of a local government is
Hello, Honorable, are you there?
hello.
Yeah, go on, go on.
Yeah, go on, go on.
Yes, there are processes for you to become a candidate. Not to talk of becoming an executive chairman. For you to become a candidate, it's not a tea party. It's not what somebody can just jump on and say, I want to be chairman of Uguta local government. How? What political party do you belong? Do you have a structure? Do you think it's a town union election? Some people will jump out and begin to post their pictures and begin to dance around. I wanted to hear what people will say. It doesn't go like that. We are in a democratic process where individual candidates are not even allowed. You must have a political party where you belong and strong party person. You must think of how is the government of the day is in that election. You must think of your closeness to the government. You must think of your structure in the party where you want to run. It's not enough for you to come out, you want to represent, you want to be this, you want to be. It's a welcome idea, but how do you go about it? First of all, you have to go and plant yourself in a political party. Be part of the structures of that party. Among the whole people that are talking of I want to be, it's not given. Power is not given, it's taken. So that they won't come and disorganize the people who have the capacity to become. They will not come and cause problem to the people who are rooted either in their party or who has a contact that will make them get the party ticket. And when they're jumping up and down, people from, if, of course, take note, is not zone to Agba. It's not zone to Agba. But people are coming from left, right, and center in Agba as if it's an Agba affair. It's not. So by the time they are jumping left, right, another person from somewhere, from another world could come and infiltrate them. And they're going to cause problem. Let them calm down and think of how do I emerge as a candidate. Go to your party and emerge. Make sure that the party brings you out. Before we talk of you become a candidate, before we begin to talk who is going for us. That is my advice. They should not be disturbing everybody. I mean, it's not the way it does. You must know your contact. You must know your party structure. You must know whether you have the ward chairman. You must know whether you have the local government chairman of the party. You must know your contact with the state executive of the party before you begin to talk of you want to come out as executive chairman. Take note, it's been long. It's been very, very long that this election has not been conducted in Imo State. This not this
Are you
election
saying
that's
that
coming.
Agua? Are you saying that Agua does not have a chance this time?
No, I didn't say so. I said those people, anybody that's interested, should calm down, work under his party. Try as much as you can to become a candidate of a party first. You understand? We
Okay.
have a chance.
Okay.
We have a we have chance. We have people. Everybody is qualified.
All
So
right.
long you are.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We shall come
On
back
the
to
issue
this
of
matter. I know that one of these days we will talk about local government election. It will be a program of, but like I said before, I will give you the highest satisfaction.
Yes. Because of your time and my time, I will be a happiest man on earth if I see myself driving home on a good road being done by our government when I am a sitting commissioner of ISOPADEC. I will feel delighted and happy.
What about electricity?
Electricity, we have gone for the two projects. We're working hand in glove with two of them.
All right. Thank you so much, Honorable Casimir Ohamara, for joining us in this program today and for giving us insight about what you are doing or what your commission is doing about agua development. We hope that what you have said here on air will be like a reminder to you on every day to see that these projects are achieved, and of course you will become the happiest person that you are wishing yourself to be when this project come to limelight. And that is where we are going to draw the curtain for today, while thanking you for this time that you have given out to come to the studio and to explain things out. We would like to thank you so much. Also, I would like to thank my co-anchors, Comrade Wisdom Ugwebu, as well as Comrade Uchenwoke John Ekperechi, for making it in today's program. Next week, we shall be back again with another topic and with another guest, of course. And also, we like to remind you that Inside Agua is live. You can visit our website, www.insideagua.com.ng. We update news and information as they relate to Agua, Imo State, and Nigeria in general. Thank you for joining us today. We hope to see you sometime next week, Saturday. Do have a wonderful weekend rest. And of course, we're wishing you happy new month. Thank you for joining us.